Hello everyone, I am back with some Destash lots. These lots will be vintage and antique trims and laces, and I believe there might be some vintage doilies as well as some appliques in some of the bags. But I recently came across a yard sale and the woman was selling a lifetime collection of vintage laces, fabrics, sewing notions, and just all sorts of different items. And there was so much there I really could have spent all day, but I didn't have time. I just had a little bit of time. So they had the laces packaged in kind of grab bags. So I grabbed some of the bags, and I knew I would not want all the laces, but I didn't have time to sort through or time to ask them if I could take some out. So I just grabbed the bags that I knew had laces in them that I would use and figured I could just pass the rest along. So that's what I'm doing, and I've come up with 5 bags. So we'll go ahead and get started here. And I will probably break this video into 2 videos because it will probably take a little bit of time to go through each bag, even if I do it kind of quickly. So as I said, there will be 5 lots available. Each bag will be $18 shipped. They will be PayPal. Just if you're interested, leave your PayPal address below and I can send an invoice to you. So here is bag number 1. And it's just all sorts. There's a mixture of tons of different types of ribbons and trims and laces, or I guess really not ribbons, just laces and trims. So I thought that was beautiful, but it's not really something that I would use. So this is what you will get that. And I don't know how many yards are in each bag, but you can see each bag is packed full. And I thought this was beautiful. It's on kind of a netting or tulle. So, and there's quite a bit there for this one. And then we have this trim. And if I have time, I'll try to package these better. But if I don't have time, then they'll probably just be shipped out the way that they look right now. So you can see there's quite a bit of this trim. And we have that. And I really could not believe the amount of laces and trims and fabric this woman had. I believe it was her mother's stuff, and all the proceeds were going to a local charity, I believe. So I tried to buy as much as I could, and I made a donation, but there was so much there. I wish I would have had time to sort through it and get more, but I just didn't. Alright, so this one is beautiful. They're all beautiful. So, and a lot of them, you'll see that they already have some aging to them. So that one has a lot of great aging. And this one I really liked, but I just didn't think it was something that I could use for the projects that I do. And then we do have some purple, or I guess it's lavender. That's a wider lace here. And then one of the packages had stacks of these appliques, so I just kind of separated them into a couple different stacks and included some in a couple of the bags. So they kind of look similar, I guess. I think most of them look pretty similar. And then you will also get a small stack of this applique. And there's about 8 or 10 there, I think, of that particular. So this is bag 1. And here is bag 2. This is what you will get with bag 2. Again, each bag will be $18 shipped. You can see here, I don't know how many yards, but you can see it is loaded with this trim. It's a really pretty, oh, there we go. I don't know if beige is the color. I'm looking for a color. It's a very light, I guess cream maybe. So it's just beautiful, and there's quite a bit there. And you also get some of this, and I thought this was beautiful. As I said, I just never seen so much vintage lace and fabric in one spot. I really just wish I would have had more time to spend there, but I just grabbed what I could. There's some, I guess this is probably about 1/2 inch. And again, I don't know how many yards are in each bag. I just kind of separated the bags to make a nice little grab bag of each, and this is beautiful. I love this. And it's very soft. So you'll get, there's quite a bit of that. And then there are a couple stacks of this lace from, forgive me if I pronounce this incorrectly, Klauber Brothers. It's a company in New York, and they still have the tag on it. So here is this. And there's a, if I had to guess, probably a yard or 2, maybe 3 left on that. And then we have and more from that company in New York, and you'll see there's quite a bit there left on this one, and I thought that was nice. They put the blue paper behind it. I don't know if the company did that or the lady at the yard sale, but that was nice so you could see how pretty the lace is. And then this one is just beautiful. I love this one. It's from the same company in New York. And it has that nice scalloped edge on it, so I thought that was gorgeous. Then we have, this is very soft, and I think it has a little bit of aging and wear on it as well, so you'll see there's probably several yards left on that. And then here is the last piece. So that is bag 2. And now for bag 3. And we may be able to get this finished in one video. All right, so here we go. And you can see there's quite a bit of that trim. Here is a stack of the applique. And then this applique as well. So this bag will have a stack of those. And then There's quite a bit left on of this type. Then there's this huge bag, and I'm not sure if this is one continuous piece. It seems like it's cut apart, so yes, it looks like this may be cut apart, or at least some of it. But anyway, you'll get a bag of this, and there is, as you can see, quite a bit in this bag. So this will be bag number 3. And then bag number 4 this bag also includes the stack of appliques. So you can see there were tons of them, so I just divided them into 3 stacks. And then just a random mixture of different trims here. And then we have and most of them were white, cream, ecru, ivory, those type of colors. So they're ready to be dyed, tea dyed, coffee dyed. There's a pretty crocheted trim. And this one, I'd never seen anything like this before. Here's a smaller piece. I thought this one was gorgeous. Really, they're just, all of them are gorgeous. It's just a matter of, oh, there's some more of that, I don't even know what you would call this. If it's crocheted, I'm not even sure. Here is a skinnier white. Okay. This is kind of, not yellow, but I guess more of an ivory color. And this one right here is so soft. So you can see there's quite a bit of that one. And there's a handful of this. Then the last trim for bag number 4. Guess this is the crocheted lace or trim. So that is bag number 4. And we have one more to go, bag number 5. And this is the most colorful bag. I actually threw in some of the laces that I have at home that I just have not reached for, so I figured I would let them go. So we have this, I wouldn't consider it mauve, but maybe a rose, or I'm not sure what color I would consider that, but you will get that. I don't know how many yards are there. And then we have some, I believe, this is antique, and it does have a little area right there, but oh, and there's another area right there. So there is a little bit of damage on this, but it is just gorgeous. There's still enough to use in craft projects. Then we have some more antique trim. And I'm not sure what this is called, but it's kind of stiff. So I guess it's crocheted, or I don't know the difference between crocheted and knitting and things like that. So I'm going to throw that in. Then we have a doily here. And this is just kind of bits and pieces, but it is enough to do crafting. So you can see this has a section out of it, but there's still quite a bit left for projects. Here is a smaller, I guess this is a doily or a coaster. Here's some, I think this would probably, it's kind of a light burnt orange, maybe a salmon color crocheted lace. Then here is, I don't know what this came from, but might have been an old curtain or something, but it's just, it's so pretty. And I know that someone out there could use that. Another piece of a, some sort of doily. And here is some wide, kind of hard to see, some wide lace trim. And this is kind of that mauve color as well. So the bag says 4 yards. I don't know if that is correct. It might be. Okay. So that is it for bag 5. So if you're interested, just leave a comment below letting me know which lot you're interested in. They are $18 shipped. If you're interested, leave your PayPal address below. I will send an invoice. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks so much for reviewing.